All right, so this is Winder-Barrow High School. It's week 8 in the GHSA Marvel Rivals eSports season. Final week of the regular season before the playoffs, and we got a good matchup right here. It's gonna be the Dogs Black team against the Carrolton Trojans. We're looking at a battle for kind of to sneak into the playoffs, aren't we here?
Yep.
So it's gonna be interesting. They need to really kind of put their hearts into this match and see if they can pull it out. 3-0 sweep would do the trick, but it's a very slim chance for both teams. And just trying to stay alive for this playoff race and the GHSA Marvel Rivals eSports season. So it's Ethan, also known as Cloudy from the Dogs Red team. We are here today with my beautiful analyst, Colton.
Technical.
Okay.
It's because you want to shut up, Ethan.
Yeah.
Joined by Colton, also known as Drippington, who also plays on Bulldogs Red. I can't wait to see this match.
I can't either. So we're just minutes away here from the action getting started. And yeah, we're going to see if our sister team can pull it out on top.
What are you looking to see today, Ethan?
Yeah, looking to see some fight in them. You know, they've had really good streaks around this season. And to be honest, I'm just looking at the games they have. Good teamwork. It's been really improving. The synergy has been week by week has been improving, and they can adapt to change. And I like to see what they've been doing this past few weeks. It's the final week, and see if they can pull it out. So, anything that you want to see composition-wise from our sister team here?
Composition-wise, I'm thinking they might go with a more of a brawl approach instead of a dive. What are your opinions on that?
It's a nice approach. And again, we don't particularly know what the Trojans are up to, but it has been the bread and butter of the Dogs Black team as that brawl and that dive approach really in the most recent weeks with that Angela and Thor team up. So we're looking at that today, and we're just gonna see if they want to switch it up. Any thoughts on the potential of that switching up?
I'm really just excited to see how they play and who they play because recently during some practices they've been trying some more Mantas, not new, I'd say. Mr. Fantastic always, but they've also been trying new people like Iron Man and other potential candidates to maybe shake up how they play.
Yeah, so definitely true. But yeah, so the plentiful of heroes for them to see if they can throw into the mix here, but that bread and butter of that dive has been really a staple for this team over the season. So the Dogs Red team looking to bounce back after a loss last week, an 0-3 sweep. And it's going to see if they can fight for their lives in this playoff race. And well, Colton, I'll throw the question off to you. And what do you think this team is going to be against this type of pressure of this playoff race and kind of trying to catch back up to most of the teams, trying to make the final 32?
Depending on how this match goes will truly settle if they're going to make it or not. If they're able to go on and basically beat 3-0, I think their chances are looking more likely to actually get into playoffs. But if they were to get steamrolled, there's no telling.
No telling at all. And a 3-0 sweep would be imperative for them to even have a fighting chance. A slim chance already, but we're looking for them to pull it out. A couple of teams have to get out of their way. But we're going to look and see if they can best them, because I know that they're still trying to fight and still trying to go on this run here, but that 0-3 sweep last week didn't do them any favors.
Might have dampened their spirits some.
Yeah, it's some spirits, but hopefully it's the last week, some motivation in there to make the playoffs and join the Dogs Red team up in 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
So regular season finale here against the Trojans for the Dogs Black team, and minutes away from the action. So
In between then, how do you feel about the new hero?
For White Fox, the Season 7 drop, very balanced, I'd say. Not a lot of, from our experience of Dogs Red, we haven't really had a lot of, a lot of interactions from the new hero White Fox in our games.
Never mind, they're in a match.
As they're in a match, so joining back in here, the first map is going to be Burning T'Challa. They lose the first point of Imperial Institute, and they're going to go to Stellar Spaceport.
Running an Angela, that's new.
The Angela, it's looking at this comp here. So speaking of the White Fox, we are seeing this from Dogs Red. Seeing the White Fox, Phoenix, Wanda, Groot, Angela, and an Invis. So nice balanced comp. You're going to have a little bit of that dive in there with that Phoenix and that Angela, but it looks like we're going to switch. The Iron Man's going to be banned. The Moon Knight is also banned. And just a lot of trickery from this team just to see what they want to run first, as they lost the first point.
It seems Envy Saturn is talking a little bit of something.
A little smack talk, and we're not gonna. That's horrible.
God, they could work. Going in with a Squirrel Girl, maybe trying to do some damage.
So a lot of Squirrel Girl. They want to go for this damage front, and a lot of playing against with that Groot. That Angel's just gonna be flying around the map. It's here we
Angela
go.
misses.
The miss onto the Angela, and here we're gonna go. The first fight on Spaceport, and they're gonna keep trading.
Fighting into an Hulk.
You have a Hulk on the other team. They have another Emma in the back, and there goes the first. It's going to be a trade from the Invis onto the other, and this is going to start steamrolling in the Trojans' favor.
Squirrel Girl fighting to get any sort of damage in.
Just trying to land those shots.
Ooh, Jeff ulted straight onto her.
It's an immediate Jeff ult. He gets two, and that's the fight for the Trojans.
The first fight.
They're gonna take that as the Bulldogs are gonna have to reset here. It's just how do you feel about that commit from the Jeff, Colton?
I think using an ult that early was honestly wasteful, if anything, if they're going to go into another team battle.
If anything, but where they're going to drop the Invis ult, they're going to get
Get
aggressive. It's nice from the thing. Go-Kart's going to go.
Ooh,
and they're going to count. They're going to respond with their own as it's ready. It's a nice play. Just a good sequence, but here comes the thing. He's going to have to jump back. It's a nice solo out from the Emma. If they can pick this off, it's a trade. It's big from Scarlet. And that's going to be massive 3 kills. Onto the Trojans, and the Dogs are going to take the point.
Still flying around. Jeff is caught
it's
by
nice
himself.
That Jeff is going to get real low. He's going to use all his bubbles. He's going to go down.
And Hulk
gets a nice stagger from the Red Dogs. And there you go. That's the first team win of Spaceport for the Dogs Red team.
Trying to get chip damage.
So they're already back. If they want to force the issue, they can.
On him.
The Angela and both tanks are going to go in. They're going to look. It's real messy up there. It's a trade.
DPS play point.
But the DPS are going to stick to point. Not sure if they want to commit here. Just a lot of miscommunication for the Dogs Red team. Angela's going to be the only tank they have for this fight. And White Fox is going to get caught out. But it's a big ult from the Angela, but the Squirrel Girl's going to counter. He takes the Widow. And the Wanda goes down. The Invis is trying to save it. The White Fox comes out. And wants to see if he can turn. It looks like they're going to turn this fight. As it's a pick onto the Emma. And an Invis caught out on the point.
And with this, they'll win that battle.
They're going to win that battle for sure. 66% and counting for the Dogs Red.
Getting free staggers now.
And it's just a great stagger here. If the team can coordinate this, they're going to have 10%. But here comes the Jeff.
And he's going to grab.
He's going to see if he can grab him.
And he gets nobody with that ult.
He gets nobody. It's a great play from this team, and Jeff gets nothing. 86% and counting. This is going to be final fight territory for the Dogs.
Emma's
going to
try to engage.
Emma's going to commit. And he gets caught. White Fox gets caught out. See if they can
Supports
rally.
they-
The supports having each other's back. It's a nice response.
And that's
a
game.
round win for
Round win.
Spaceport. For the Dogs red team. That's what we like to see as it goes back to 1-1. And here comes the rubber match of Vernon T'Challa.
What'd you like from that last match?
I really liked the coordination from the supports there. I just looking at that, just that Emma and all those resources committed into stopping this White Fox. I just really liked how the Invis noticed it and most of the team noticed it. Just getting the resources to that White Fox to keep him alive in that fight was massive for the Dogs red team. So as we go on to Warrior Falls here, as the deciding map of Vernon T'Challa, they're going to keep with this comp. And to be honest, I don't hate it. A lot of high ground for the Angela to control and for the Thing to control the ground level, and just a lot of flexibility for this team right now. But here we go. We're going to have this last
start.
Round 3. Warrior Falls, the rubber match for the Dogs red and Trojans for round 1. They're going to wrap around the side here. Don't know what they're doing.
Going to contest point first.
Okay, they're going to look at the contest. It's a pick
Ooh, get a
onto the
pick off
Angela
the
already.
Angela.
The Tanks caught out.
Thing left by himself.
Have nobody, but we're going to look at the
Wanda
point here. The
almost
Wanda
with a pick.
almost gets the pick, and he does.
One.
But it's down 4-5. The team uneven right now. It's
Team
just,
uneven, but we'll miss out on point.
goodness, he's going to miss out on point, but down goes the Emma. Invis is going to
ult
commit
out.
with her ult, but they respond with
They
C
respond
and
with-
D.
I think both their ults, was that not?
I'm pretty sure. So both support ults used
With
for the
both supports out.
Trojans. As you're going to look, it's a big Wanda. It's going to get
That's
3.
big.
The bomb gets the Trojans. And the Dogs are going to clean this up for the first round.
With that snowballing into point.
Big snowball for them. It's just a lot of staggers as well. They already have control of the point, and the Trojans are just throwing bodies on it. But it's already 20% and counting for the Dogs red team. They're not looking too bad. Stat-wise, not too bad. But here comes the Hulk. They want to engage early here as the Angela trying to chip away at this massive health pool. And going to see what they do
pressure.
next. The nice pressure.
At a standoff right now.
It's big back and forth. The Angela's going to get pressured. Shield goes down as Go-Kart's going to look at this Namor. He's going to get caught out.
Namor
And
gets
it's a
caught
pick. Already down 5-6. They're
And with
getting
that-
so low. So much damage from the Dogs red team. Just trying to sustain here. The Trojans need to regroup. But here
Ooh,
comes the
Jeff
Jeff.
with a big
He's
ult.
going to catch
Can
2.
they get him before he goes off?
And he's going to get
And
it.
they can't- Wait, he didn't get anybody.
And the Jeff doesn't get anybody. As they're going to turn this fight around, the Dogs red is going to come out victorious.
Nothing but staggers now.
The Thing just doing his thing here. It's just getting
Road
2 to 3. 2 to 3 finals here. 75%. It's been a roll on Warrior Falls. And just this
Almost with everybody with their ults ready, too. It's looking to be the next big fight. Probably game-winning fight.
It's a big
depending.
fight. And yes, it's gonna be the last team fight of the game if they can't. The Trojans can't, but here comes another more.
Ooh,
He's gonna get 2.
picks. Picking off the support is really bad, especially during this.
One support down, and the
Ooh.
Wanda goes. It's only White Fox for this team. He's going to commit using
to
the
popping
ult
that.
inside the invis, but no one's on the point. He's going to get caught out. Inside the ult, he's going to get bursted, but nice to get out of there while he
Playing
can.
back. Thing goes
gonna
in.
come back
He's
to
trying to
Thing,
fight it. He
just
can.
A little bit of pressure here, but the point does flip over in the Trojans'
Teams all back
favor.
together, moving in with
And they're going to use this invis.
Can
Here
they
it
catch it
comes.
off?
And
Nice.
it's massive. The Phoenix comes alive in Warrior Falls. And the Dogs take map 1. That was tough, dude.
Yeah.
That was really good. Amazing synergy there. That last fight, just a good push from the Invis ult. Just
Using Invid's ult was actually really smart to engage into that battle.
Really was. Just trying to cut off, just kind of put more pressure. It was a really quick reset for them, which worked out in their favor. Team with that Invis ult coming in really clutch there. Great team fight and great team win by the Dogs Red to take Burn and T'Challa. As we're going to wait for map 2, which is going to be the Carrolton Trojans pick. But yeah, thoughts on that map, Colton?
The map or the match, you say?
Oh, let's do both.
Map, honestly, personal opinion, I don't really like that map. I think that's one of the worst maps. But the match itself, I really enjoyed how our team played together more than they have been this season, actually. And with running 2x2x2, they're actually able to play a lot better game ever since it got recently nerfed to this newest patch.
And yeah, just looking at it, they really like that Angela pick. It's kind of been their bread and butter as we've discussed pre-game, and it's just they're going to go with it, but they're going to also run kind of a full-forced wall of damage as that Angela's going to be on the sky with that thing kind of barreling in there. So not a bad comp for Burn and T'Challa, especially on Warrior Falls there. So we're looking to see what Carrolton's pick is. But in that downtime,
what do you think the bans are going to be?
The bans are going to be, yeah. So we know this team as well. We practice with them as Dogs Red and Dogs Black do. They really like to run that Iron Man. So see if they can run that Iron Man. But, you know, no telling. Not sure if they want to run this Iron Man, if it even fits into their composition. But we know some players on the Dogs Red team like their strengths, as in, you know, we have the Iron Man. They could possibly run the Rogue as awesome TJ Kin. But as we're going to get, Carrolton Trojans are going to pick Spider Islands as their convoy map for map 2. In this series, we're going to go Dogs up 1, but here come the Trojans on Spider Island. Let's see if they can turn it around for round 2.
Let's look at this, running a Thor and a Rogue as the 2 tanks.
So you're going to look, it's going to be a lot of dive here. So
yeah,
they really want to stick with that dive as they have been throughout the whole season. But here come the ban of picks. So got to be strategical here.
Moon Knight.
It's going to be an immediate Moon Knight ban.
Scared of damage.
It's big. Takes off a lot of it. It's going to flip over to the Trojans. Going to see what they want to do here. And they're going to ban that Angela immediately. It's a good switch up for the Dogs Red as they get off of that Angela, moving awesome TJ King onto the Rogue. But they're going to save the Hulk. Interesting
choice, especially with ever since Hulk not being playable since like season 0 almost.
So we're looking at a Hulk and we're looking at a Wanda save for the Dogs Red. And they're going to ban the Venom. So taking away some of that dive from the Trojans.
Dive potential, yeah.
But that Trojans are going to look. They're going to see if they want to ban. They're going to ban that White Fox.
Which, if anything, helps them if they can run Gambit.
If they want to run that Gambit, they can save that Gambit. And they want to save the Invis. It looks like they're going to run the Gambit. The White Fox is trying to see if they want to go for that. But, yeah,
see big. They're trying to save.
Massive ban for the Trojans there as that White Fox was dealing last round. We're going to see what they... Exactly. But we're going to save the Rogue here and going to look for the last ban for the Dogs. Going to see here. Not much of their team comp has been compromised except for that Wanda.
If I would ban anybody, I'd probably ban the Emma.
The Emma was a problem. Agreeingly so. They're going to have 3 seconds left. They need a pick. And they're going to go for the Emma. Great choice there.
Good choice. Especially ever since she got her new... almost practically a buff with her iron form.
But that's a big ban onto the Phoenix. Massive value from Jay on the Phoenix last round at that ace and that full team white ult to seal away Warrior Falls in that map for them. But they're gonna go with the Gambit here. So
and will they run that Iron Man?
They're gonna look that Iron Man. So wanting to get some of that aerial control with that Iron Man, but just needs to be careful if they want to run that some hit scan onto the Iron Man. The Trojans looking to see if they can take this. But a different composition for the Dogs. Most definitely, but they're going to run this Gambit team up, and I like to say so myself that we also do the same in our team. So
much more than you'd like.
taking a page of our book, no?
No. Got it.
But all right, so they're going to be attacking first, and
how do we feel about a Thor on this map?
a lot of mobility for him for sure, but just
it's gonna be a very flexible team comp.
Very flexible. We're just gonna look, swapping over to the Wanda, but here we go. Here comes map number 2, Spider
Squirrel
Islands.
Girl almost getting the pick off the rip.
Almost gets that, but just hiding here, just getting a pick.
Waiting until Car
almost
comes out.
getting that invis for
Wanda
the
moving around
Trojans.
outside.
We're gonna look. It's a Penny on the other team with a Hulk.
Penny.
So a lot of stability for the Trojans. It's a big ante from the Gambit.
Thor's in
And
back
already
applying enough
bursted
pressure.
a lot
Can
of
they deal with
pressure.
the Penny fast enough?
That Penny needs to get back and gets resources, and she does. But here comes the Rogue, and he gets
And
a
Thor
nice
gets
pick
a nice pick.
onto the Squirrel Girl. So a lot of damage gone from this team comp, but
What's it? Ooh,
it's gonna get
they was one of
traded.
their own.
Thor's gonna get pushed out as go-kart falls over.
Wanda trying to.
It's a
and
big
she gets a pick off
play.
the side, taking off one of the supports.
So we see a flanking Wanda here, but
Ooh,
yes, the Penny goes down.
And with this,
And
yeah.
we're looking just snowballing through this Trojans team on the first point. Dr. Drop's not doing too bad on the Gambit. Just
Not at all.
Hitting those antes really important for the swinging of these team fights, and just a lot more snowballing for the Thor. Go-kart, no one's not having a bad game. A lot of pressure being applied, and you're going to keep going. They want to pick off
after
them,
pick.
and they're going to keep going. They're going to snowball to the
And
first
that's
checkpoint. A lot of playing together well here. Oh, and just clean up for the rest of the team. As
they all play on objective too.
it's great. It's great teamwork here. Just tanks kind of knowing their
Thor's
role.
gonna go
but the
set
Thor's
up.
going to go set up. And see what they can do.
See if he can get a pick.
Still taking this point here, but
Our foes have found us. What we got here?
Ooh, an Iron Man in the sky.
Feeling fantastic.
Kira on the Gambit, not looking too bad, but the Parker Wanda pick's not too bad either. It's a nice pick onto one of the supports. It's going to be Jeff, but Rogue next gets knocked off the map.
Ult.
Down goes Kaden off into the waters, but
Thor missing
it's
camera.
big! A Scarlet ult bomb dropped into the Trojans, and they're going to take this rolling to the second checkpoint. How about that? 2 maps in a row.
2 maps in a row.
And
Honestly, 3 ults in a row.
3
She's
ults
got
in a
pretty
row.
massive.
A lot of value from that, and
With this, they'll get second point of the map.
they're going to steal it. They're going to have 5 minutes left here. A big time bank, but they're going to commit the Squirrel Girl.
Ooh.
A lot of damage from that, but they're going to convert onto the Squirrel Girl herself. But Jeff ult is going to go.
Practically ult dumping at this point, especially when they have spawn.
But Go-Kart's just seeming to find these picks onto the Thor, and he's just going to keep
Thor getting all the
snowballing.
picks he needs.
Not too shabby. It's a
Ooh,
great Gambit
great
team up
anti.
there. And there you go. 4 minutes and a half to push this to the third checkpoint for the Dogs Red, who look great on this composition in Spider Islands.
Enemy team only running 1 tank. Interesting choice.
I think just a lot of damage here. Just really interesting from them as they have that Wanda and that
Thor looking to
and
do
they want to
something.
go. He's going to use
gonna try
the
to go in.
ultimate and
Ooh,
see if
and
he
he
can get
gets
any value.
nothing.
But
Maybe.
and he gets the
and
Wanda.
he gets enough.
He's going to get out of there. He's going to fall off
And
the
he
map.
falls.
Oh, no. Not good or bad
So
news.
team's down 2 right now, going into. Ooh, actually, they're now equal.
They're going to keep
Depending on if this Iron can stay alive.
That Invis ult's going to
Invis
come
is going to
back
help them
up.
test point.
It's a nice commit that the Rogue and Gambit seem to
Getting
be
the kills they
sinking,
need.
and it just looks like a steamroll on the Spider Islands. Caden onto the Rogue. We know that's what he's good for, but the Groot. The Groot's gonna. Oh, he's gonna take out Kira on the Gambit.
But will that be enough for the enemy team to stop this roll?
Sure, but they're gonna push. There's always gonna get the touch, but he's gonna get grabbed.
0.3 left.
Here comes some magic just to put. He's gonna ult, and there's nothing left
to stop that.
they can do for 3 minutes and 23 seconds of the time bank. Beautiful job from the Dogs Red. Just a lot of synergy there, and taking advantage of that low health pool overall on the Trojans. But
now, how do you feel about using the same comp to go into defense?
now, looking at it on defensively, not too confident. I'm just looking at this Thor and the Rogue. Yes, you can play that defensively. You can play anyone defensively, but they can be dive heroes. That's what they're known for. But
if they just actively attack card, I think it's going to be just as fine because we've seen how the other team acts when stress is applied.
Agreed. And yeah, not looking too shabby, but let's see if they can pull this out. It's a great time bank. Let's see if they can hold here on Spider Islands. Trying to jump out to a 2-0 start to this final regular season finale for the Dogs Red. But yeah, going back to that point that you said, not, playing card. Yes, obviously, that's their idea. But if they could get these syncopated dives in with the Rogue and the Gambit antis, they can be in good shape here. But
I think sports is really going to matter in this next upcoming fight.
It's going to be big as they're going to stick to the Groot.
They
the
only
Trojans.
run one tank so far.
I think the Trojans are not going to budge, but the anti on the Groot going to use wall early, but takes out.
Will he get the pick?
Rogue.
And he won't.
He's gonna get it. He's gonna get out. Nice job by Caden to get out of there, but he wants to go aggressive as the Thor's in the back line. The tanks are brawling.
The he needs.
It's a beautiful wall by himself.
Getting everything they need.
And the Trojans are collapsing on Spider Islands.
Strange is trying his best to go back to spawn, but there's nothing he can do.
Strange pick onto the Strange, but we're not gonna take
care
about that. It's not too bad here. The Rogue
walled off, but
wants to be aggressive. They're so aggressive onto the spawn point. They can't do much here as they
trying to go for the whole kill, and they get it.
But they're gonna go fall really low as Nolan on the Thor is gonna get low. They're gonna have to back up. This could be their chance to get out of these spawn doors for the Trojans, but they need to regroup as well. It's a nice pick from the Squirrel Girl. Onto Invis, Bo's gonna get caught out.
Support now. Will they be able to get enough?
It's interesting positioning from the Scarlet Witch, and she's gonna be there with the Jeff. They're gonna apply this pressure, and no one on the Thor can't do much as they fall off. They fall off the map, and this could be a fight win for the Dogs if they play this correctly. But once they go in, they just want to keep playing this card. Will the Thor be able to
get this Groot off fast enough?
They just want to keep playing this card here.
And he will be.
And that Groot almost gets it, but the team comes just in time. The Trojans are going to start pushing this card.
If we were to reset right now, I think they'd be able to stop him just again.
Yeah, a big reset would be needed here, but it's a nice...
If they can get off
the Strange is going to get caught out. If he gets picked here, it's not going to be looking good. He's going to fly out. If he can make it. The Trojans need their Strange.
Gambit off point by himself.
But he's going to live. All right, now the Invis is going to get caught out. Everyone's so low for the Dogs. And that shield not as powerful, but here comes. And it's big from the Iron Man.
Can they kill her out of ult? And they won't be able to. But there's no point now.
Jarvis, clip that. That's a team fight win for the Dogs. And they're just going to steamroll again. Jay's just coming so big with these ultimates.
With a beautiful ult, truly.
Really one of the stars of this team on the DPS. Anything she touches will turn into a 4K, seems like. And here we go. A minute left for the Trojans.
Invis
but
picked off again. Seems she's playing way too aggressive.
A little bit too aggressive.
Especially against the Squirrel Girl.
Yes, so a lot of damage onto the onto this team from the Squirrel Girl just being there. But here comes the
Thor
rogue
getting
commit.
ready.
The rogue commit's going to come. He's going to go on all the squishies.
And
it looks, it's big. The
combo.
tanks
And
are going to sync up and clean up the Trojans. Carrolton's going to be sent home
send
packing.
him right back to spawn.
They
And
have
with a minute left, what will they do? Not even a minute.
not
half
even a minute. Maybe 30 seconds to regroup here. They need to figure out something quick, as this Iron Man has been a problem on Spider Islands.
Especially going with no hit scan is a very ballsy move, I'd say.
A very, I just having a lot of trust in that team comp with the solo Groot. But here comes a brawl. That Groot's gonna be.
And Groot's gonna.
That Groot's gonna see if he can
gets
get out of there. He's gonna get.
And he gets
When he gets caught out by the Thor, he's
Squirrel Girl by herself practically.
He's just gonna keep.
On the Gambit, it's a 1v1.
He's just gonna keep brawling here.
And they get the kill.
But 1 second left. They're gonna touch. They're not. Dogs
And that
raid.
is second match.
They're gonna take map 2, and they're gonna be up 2-0 in this series. Just a complete steamroll from the Dogs Red team, and
Truly something beautiful, honestly.
I didn't expect this. They came up to play today, and they want to see if they can make up this playoff match and join the Dogs Red team in the playoffs. But they're gonna go up 2-0. They look really good, and not sure if the Trojans can pull out this reverse sweep.
Let's see if they can stop them on this third, and if not, this is just an easy game.
It's just a nice game to finish off the season for the Dogs Black team. And honestly, just looking at it, what a season it's been. You know, it's
True the memories.
all the yeah, a lot of memories, a lot of hard fought games for both teams for Winder-Barrow. Speaking from Dogs Red, a lot of a lot of stress, but
thanks to our captain, Joshua,
Joshua
we've been able
Camilo.
to
Oh
persevere.
boy, let me
What a
tell you
captain.
guys, what a captain.
You know, at first we all came in and we thought, you know, maybe we shouldn't be here, you know. But first game, he really brought us together and showed us that
You know,
we're good at
and
this.
that speech he gave us at the beginning of the season, just
And that moved us.
I really
a
did.
lot.
And Dogs Black and Dogs Red are hopefully going to move on to the playoffs. Dogs Red is confirmed, but you know, quick shout out from both of his teammates, Joshua Camilo on the Dogs Red team,
Best
and Winder-Barrow's true athletes, MJ Dowdy and Jaron Samuel, respectfully,
played with MJ Downey.
from the
Love that guy.
from the basketball team and the football team. Too loud. So we can.
Yeah.
So yeah, just up 2-0.
How do you feel about the other team's comp?
The amount they really need to adapt here, because the amount of damage that the Dogs Black team is putting up is just too much for one singular tank. The Groot can work if not pitted against this sort of, like I described earlier, a wall of damage. Groot's walls can only do so much, and they really need to go against the grain here. They need to play out of their comfort zone, take out that Angela, take out that working Iron Man, honestly.
Honestly, yeah.
And Jay honestly needs to be shut down by the Trojans. She's having a great game today.
And if they don't go any hit scan, there's honestly no hope in them stopping it.
And they, honestly, looking at it, they might go for the ban on the Iron Man. Not sure if they should, depending on the map they choose. But see if Iron Man works on that.
What they really need to do is just go with, going to the practice range.
Go to the
Let them
practice
kick
range.
him out.
Okay.
But they really need to just get rid of that Jeff, because their Jeff is honestly just not giving them enough healing on their team.
Yeah, and that. Look, the Jeff can be versatile. Jeff is
Very versatile, but his healing doesn't seem to be enough.
His healing can't. It's subpar to compared to other supports that most popular teams are running. And the Invis and the earlier White Fox and now Gambit for the Dogs Black team have been working out really nicely. Just a lot of pumping the heals into both of their tanks that are really doing damage today. As Nolan and Caden are having a great game on Rogue and the Thor. And they shouldn't be they shouldn't be forgotten, as the supports have been great this game as well. It's just a lot of teamwork for this team that we haven't seen recently. But they came to play today, and all credit to the Dogs Black team. They're hungry. They want to stay in this playoff race, and the Trojans are getting backed up into a corner. So we'll see if they can find their hunger around this. As the Trojans, as we look here, the Dogs Black are going to be 56, while the Trojans are 57. A lot of that has been going on this regular season finale as teams one away from each other have been playing each other. And as you look here, the Dogs Black team started off real as a reverse sweep against Espada and Burke County, but they wanted to respond here against Carter's High.
Week 3 went on and took a loss.
They took a loss to their rival Bassa, but they came back straight 3 wins, but one of them being a bye week. But a nice win in Noonan and Chattahoochee, then hit the bye. Quitman County, they did get swept out of Quitman, but the Trojans on week 8, it's looking great, 2-0 now, and don't call it a quits and knock on wood, but this is how Espada happened, as they went up 2-0, and Espada came back with 3 maps and took the series. So
Espada responded.
Now looking at the Trojans, they started off the season against Woodville Tompkins. Gonna lose that one. Week 2, a bye and a loss.
Loss on a bye.
Interesting,
Strange.
but yeah. So and then the Atkins. Oh,
ooh.
here we go.
Match 3 about to start.
Match
Maybe.
3,
Who knows?
All right. I don't know if this is Chufu. We have our Jeff main, maybe. No idea. But yeah.
For the good guys next time.
Back from break now. Ethan, want to talk about the new season's battle pass?
Yeah. I honestly haven't checked it. Just coming back from break here. Yeah, we're just waiting for Carrolton. Not sure what's going on. Maybe some technical difficulties, or maybe some.
From what I saw, somebody left earlier. They might be swapping in a new player. Maybe trying to
Alright.
change up their strategy.
I hope. See if they can pull anything out of that. And yeah, Trojans need an answer here, backed up against the wall, like we said. But
They
while
need
we're
their own Trojan horse. Really pull one out right now.
while we're stopped here, it's been just talking about both of our seasons again. Just a lot of playoff hopes for at least the Dogs Red team. Hopefully the Dogs Black team after this. And yeah, what are your thoughts going into the playoffs in 2 weeks?
Honestly, I'm not scared. Ooh.
Oh, and here they
Starting
go.
off the new round.
And they're gonna go into Shinshibuya, the next Tokyo 2099 map, and it's gonna be their choice on Convergence. But here comes the Band and Pix face. An interesting map. What do you feel about this?
Yeah.
Fair point. And it's
Trying to run the same comp they did last match besides the Phoenix change.
they want that White Fox into that composition. They've been working really well with that, and Kira's been solid on both Gambit and White Fox. And gonna insta-ban, and insta-bans the Iron Man. And
honestly, if anything, they're going to target ban.
a lot of I think so. Just from gotta be smart here. Pick on the invis.
Saving the invis, which is, I don't know. Probably wasn't going to get banned. But
Not sure about that, but they're gonna save that Scarlet Witch. Okay, some talk from our team.
some dirty talk. Another Venom ban, but honestly, I don't think they would even run Venom to begin with.
Not so sure.
Ooh, Thor
it's
ban
a
to get him out of
nice
here.
Nice ban on the Thor. They're gonna have to switch it up. They're gonna have to
Potentially
do
a
a
thing choice.
Thing swap. It's for spectating go kart. They're gonna save
Saving
the Emma.
the Emma.
So,
Emma is a pretty strong pick, dude.
just looking at how Shin Shibuya plays, that Emma save might be important if they want to run this Penny. If anybody wants to run that Penny, this is one of her maps, and they want to save that Phoenix. It's a good
Phoenix is
save.
a good save.
As Jay's been massive on the Phoenix.
Banning the
first
Hulk
round.
to get him out of there.
It's a good
Smart
ban on the
choices. That seems like their comfort character, if anything.
And they wanna
Ooh,
ban
get
that
him at
row.
row, so they're scared of the dive, pretty much.
Taking away this whole tank composition from last map, as 4 tanks are off the board in Shin Shibuya.
Running Thing into an Emma, which they're definitely almost going to run, is a pretty scary thought, especially with their beam getting changed from 70 to 80. That's a scary thought, especially up close brawling.
And a lot of damage coming from that Emma even already before that change. It's just going to see if they want to match that amount of damage that the Dogs Black team is outputting. But I have to say, as watching this Dogs Black team throughout the season, they've gotten very versatile in their hero pool. A lot of matches at the beginning of the season kind of had one composition.
Just one tricks. That's it.
Yes,
Just
a
one
lot
tricks.
of compositions that either had to work or didn't, and that really dictated the flow of the game for them. But seeing here, watching their gameplay in the regular season finale, they look good, and they look like they have a plan. They look like they have collaterals if they need to fall back on. And it's really nice seeing that.
A lot better, especially since last game, they were just all over the place practically. It was a scary thought. Swapping to the group, honestly, and
The group,
trying to go with a portal trick, but they just
and they
just
missed
messed it
the
up.
portal. They do
Ooh,
get
but they
caught
still
out,
get the pick off.
but they're gonna get the
Group
pick
trying to
on the Wanda.
engage,
Okay, gonna double use the walls here. Colton, you are a
moving
group
around
player,
to the right,
So I just want to see how you feel on this.
walking them off from support right now.
It's a good pick onto the Angela.
But
taking
honestly,
that out.
right now with them like this,
But-
he's not going to be able to do all too much unless he's able to get a quick pick.
But looking at it, a strange
Trying to get
Emma
back.
Frost.
They're out
play.
damaging him because of that Emma.
It looks like they're gonna swap off the group.
Please don't
Question mark?
Considering what he should go now.
Looking at. All right.
And the thing is in play.
Thing's gonna be in
And somebody
play.
on point is able to take one while they're too busy.
Here comes the back cap. Wait, is
will they
Trojan,
see 9?
Are the Trojans gonna look and see this? Here, that's 2 ticks.
And there's
They're
no
too
way they
caught
get
up.
us off.
No shot. No way.
And that'll be first
The Dogs
point.
are gonna get the first point off of a back cap. A generational mistake from the Trojans. He's gonna get all 100%.
That has to leave the other team feeling bad about themselves.
Absolute.
I don't even know how to say it. That was an amazing play, honestly, dude.
Absolutely devastating from the Trojans. They're gonna keep getting rolled. Picks
King
keep
looking
coming
to go
in.
brawl with them right
They
now
wanna brawl.
by himself. I
It's a
don't
1v4. No
Thing's
one's gonna
be
get caught out.
off.
And he can't
And that's
get back
thing
to
gone.
the Angela. It's a little overbearing there, but he's going to swap.
With the swap now. Honestly,
Parker's going
Thing
to get
play,
a
if
pick.
they're... Actually, no, they're not going cap anymore.
Parker's going to get a pick, and they're going to keep going. Kane's going to get one as well, but they're going to
out with the invis ult.
They're going to commit this invis. It's a nice turnaround. They're going to look at Jay. Jay gets so low, and she's going to get...
Picking him off slow, especially with that invis.
This invis is putting up...
Another cap.
Oh!
How far will we be able to get?
Oh, no!
And if you just...
If he wants to
he
turn
gets
this
2
around,
picks.
this
How far are we
Scarlet
able to
Witch
push
is
it?
the answer.
Squirrel Girl not hitting a single shot, by the way.
I am surprised that this Scarlet
getting
Witch is
another.
working.
Strange is fighting for his life at this point.
No idea how the Dogs black team are responding to this, and they looked like they were going to be full held on the first.
Things change so fast.
Oh,
Ooh,
and just in
getting
the back line,
big off the support.
the Wanda is just such a problem for the support line for the Trojans,
They're
and he's just going to keep bursting them
out
down.
with the portal just to get rid of that cap, dude.
And just the White Fox
Who honestly
commit,
just looks-
the Angela commit.
Ooh,
bad.
oh, from the Squirrel Girl. Not going to get anything if support just keep patty caking them. Yep.
It's a good patty cake, and there goes down the Squirrel Girl. It's not going to net any value. The Angela's going to be in the back. Nolan, here he goes. He's going to be on the thing. He's going to get some,
EC setting up for an ult.
some pressure. The tanks are just dealing right now. Both are getting picks. Both are applying pressure, and both are winning the team fights. And that should be second point for
Caps
the Dogs.
goes to contest, but it's honestly a cap, dude.
But
There's
here
genuine
comes
no
the
reason
cap.
to run
It's
in.
not too much, and there you go. 4
And
minutes
that's
on the
first.
clock.
Actually, second. in
Second
this.
checkpoint for the Dogs. They are steamrolling
Running
the
him
Trojans.
back to
but
spawn. Thing getting out
Nolan
just
gets
barely from the
so
Squirrel Girl.
lucky. That cooldown comes in just the right time. He's going to escape the Squirrel Girl.
Getting a pick off the invis while Squirrel Girl's
My,
retreating.
my lord, this is this is disgusting.
Yeah.
I really don't know what is happening.
Squirrel Girl on top trying to take a few shots at him. Wanda going to go brawl with him. Will she get the pick? Which she does.
She's going to get it. And they're going to keep getting it as the
Angela
Angela.
going around on side 2 to help fight.
Oh my, just a lot,
Will
so
they be
much
able to pick up the supports?
coordination
They
from
will.
this. Oh, and he gets
Straying with a portal
portaled.
trick. Ooh, I thought White Fox was about to fall in
The
there.
portal comes in clutch and gets 2. A big play for the Trojans, and they're going to commit the invis ult.
Invis ult, just to make sure they hold that point.
All right, they're going to take it back for
Going to
3
retreat
minutes.
enough.
They're gonna fall back. Maybe a soft reset for the Dogs
Soft
as they
reset,
have
though.
the thing back. They're gonna take out the
Spidey
Spidey.
Ooh, but they also
They
lose their
take
Angela.
out the Angela, but they're gonna
But
get
they'll get it
another.
right
they're gonna
back.
get that Squirrel Girl.
Lands
It's massive from Parker on the Witch.
Looking like final battle territory right now.
Final fight territory. 2 minutes 45. I have no idea.
Only 2
what's
people,
happening.
3 people on card now.
Only 3. If they can touch, they use the portal. They need to touch, and they
And they will
can't.
not.
2 minutes and 36 for the black team, for the Dogs, as they steamroll through Shin Shibuya after the back cap on the first point.
But with 2 minutes and a half, dude, it's looking pretty well for them.
It's looking great for them. The sweep looks obtainable after getting swept last week. A big turnaround from the black team. Just wow.
Truly something, dude. I mean,
this is a whole different another team I am watching this week, and a lot of games have been very quick for this team, either a sweep or a shutout. But man, watching them flip it over, flipping the script in the regular season finale against the Carrolton Trojans, I have no words and nothing but praise for this team.
truly. Some habits are showing up, like the thing trying to
A lot
1v1
of-
the team, but
A lot of habits,
they're
but
they're still making it work, especially because they're not all just trying to go in by themselves, which is a really big thing in this game.
they've worked to minimize that. I think so. And just a lot of team play, especially from the supports. Just watching Kira on the White Fox, just a lot of synergy with this dive and with the tanks, and it's great to watch, especially after this turnaround. But we're gonna see what happens
See if
here.
we can get a full hold.
Going to full hold right now. How much you want to bet?
Yeah, I'm not betting.
I'm broke. It's okay. But here we go. They're gonna run the
Ooh,
Spidey
running a
again.
Spidey, especially after he did
Spidey.
nothing last match.
Spidey,
is
but that Strange
bizarre.
gets bursted so low. That Wanda's such a
watching the
problem.
support.
And you're gonna break this
Wanda
wall.
breaking openings
Nice.
for her, which is really good, especially on this map.
Good wall. It's a good tactic here. If you can,
Okay,
break it.
bit busy
we're-
breaking instead of shooting him, I'll say
we're
that
just
much.
watching him draw.
Maybe the full
Thank
thing
you.
wasn't
We go-
needed because now it's just going to be refixed.
You're gonna go to White Fox. But a lot of it's just gonna be another steamroll in this fight. They can't
Hopefully.
do anything. The Trojans are in dismay, trying to take out this thing, and so much synergy. You can really see it. They deserve.
Squirrel Girl taking a few hits up there.
Just looking at this team fight. Oh,
Thing
getting so
in their
aggressive.
Backline, basically.
Nolan wants that kill, and he's
Ooh,
going to get it.
beautiful pull by the Angela getting Squirrel Girl. Portal on point, though.
Here comes the portal.
Will they
It's a
get
good-
anything
it's a
from
good-
it, though? Making sure nobody comes.
Okay.
Going to stall,
Okay,
actually.
a nice stall. Both
Tank's
tanks
going
are
to stall.
stalling.
Angela needs to get back before it closes.
Oh, and
And
there
never
goes
mind.
the Angela, but they're gonna swap
White
with the
Fox now looking
Strange.
behind. Okay.
It's not gonna be bad,
Emma
but there's
on
an
them,
Emma
though.
onto the
They'll
point.
get the
She's
pick,
gonna get
though.
caught out. I mean,
And that's a team fight one.
utter dysfunction from the Trojans here. The Wanda's putting up damage. Things in your backline. Angela's pressuring. Supports are solid. You can't do anything better than this, can
It's
you?
just beautiful to see.
All right, well, 2 minutes left in Shibuya here.
2 minutes left.
Spidey! What are you doing?
Spidey just doing nothing, honestly, at this point.
Feeling stronger already.
Ooh. Wanda almost getting caught. Squirrel Girl,
Oh!
another great pick by the
White
Angela.
Fox is tearing up here.
Finn
Man.
brawling.
It feels like the dogs can just go in and not have any reprimands.
Walking them to spawn. Ooh.
But there goes down. It's going to go down. Both
Ooh, they're
supports are down.
down.
This is the
Both are
only
down.
shot the Trojans have to solidify a
Falling
point
back
cap.
right now.
They're going to fall back. They're just so low.
Squirrel
no
Girl's still
supports.
trying to fight on the front, getting back now.
They want this pick. They want to keep this front line pressure.
Other team not engaging
They're
for
not
some
engaging,
reason,
even
especially
though
with spawn.
They took the Trojans?
Something must be on fire.
All right, but now they engage, but they have the supports back. There's
Ooh.
no...
What? She is by herself.
It's...
And they'll get 2, 3.
Parker's just going to... And they're going to commit both invis ults. Does
Is
he
she
want-
going for it? No.
Does he
Okay.
want... does he want this
yeah.
ultimate?
I thought he was going to go in with it too. All of them sitting on their ults for next battle, which, if anything, is going to be their last fight, especially after Strange popped his... No, Strange hasn't popped Portal. He did
No,
once, but
he
he
did
probably
once.
has it back now.
And while we're here, 30 seconds left. Shout out to the rest of the Dogs Red team.
Yeah. We're not talking about everybody, but they've all been working together beautifully.
And Dogs Black team as well. It's been looking great. And miss on the Angela ult. Cute mishap. That's probably not going to stop them. This is White Fox Old. It's going to be
15
online
seconds
for them.
left. They won't be able to do anything about it,
No,
practically.
It's 10 seconds, so Strange needs to be here, but there's no looking.
No,
5
no,
seconds.
Faye.
4, 3, 2, 1.
1.
And the
And
regular
that's
season
game.
finale goes into the hands of the Dogs Black team, who finished the season 5-3, sweeping the Carrolton Trojans and having a shot, a slim shot, but a shot to get into the playoffs. The 32 playoffs are going to be next. The week after spring break, a 2-week rest for all the teams. As we'll see how this shakes up in the season. But thank you for sticking with the Winder-Barrow eSports team. It's been a blast doing this whole season. For both teams, speaking from it, and don't forget to like, comment,
And subscribe.
Thank you guys. Thank you
So
for the
much.
Winder-Barrow High School. This has been Ethan and Colton from the Dogs Red team. And we end it with the 3-0 for the Dogs Black team. Thank you for everyone's support this season. And we'll see you guys soon.
Bye-bye.